In the year 605 BC, the ancient world trembled as the dust of battle rose over Carchemish. Leading the charge was Nebuchadnezzar II, a warrior prince destined to forge the greatest empire the world had ever seen. But victory was met with somber news. A messenger arrived. King Nebuchadnezzar was dead. The prince raced across the scorching desert, returning to the heart of Mesopotamia to claim his crown. In the grand temple of Marduk, amidst clouds of incense, Nebuchadnezzar was crowned king of Babylon. With the crown came a vision of a city that would rival the heavens themselves. Behold the Ishtar Gate, a gateway of lapis lazuli blue, adorned with dragons and bulls to honor the gods. The Edamananki ziggurat rose like a mountain of brick, a stairway reaching toward the gods. For his queen Amatis, who missed the green hills of her homeland, the king built a botanical wonder. The Hanging Gardens, a lush tiered paradise of exotic flora and cascading waterfalls amidst the desert heat. Nebuchadnezzar walked his battlements, his chest swelling with pride. He believed he was the architect of his own glory, but the king's ambition extended beyond his walls. He turned his eyes toward the kingdom of Judah. The siege of Jerusalem was brutal. Babylonian engines battered the holy walls until they crumbled into ruin. The first temple, the pride of Israel, was consumed by fire as the treasures of Solomon were looted. Among the captives led to Babylon in chains was a young man named Daniel, a prophet of the living God. Years later, a terrifying dream haunted the king. He saw a colossal statue of gold, silver, and iron. Only Daniel could reveal its meaning, that no earthly empire, not even Babylon, would last forever. Defiant in his pride, the king erected a massive golden idol on the plain of Dura, demanding total worship. But 3 young Jews, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, refused to bow to any god but their own. Enraged, the king ordered the furnace heated 7 times hotter than normal. They were cast into the fire, but a 4th figure, bright as the son of the gods, walked among them. The king was awestruck. He witnessed a power far greater than his own, yet his pride remained. A second dream came: a giant tree felled by heaven. Daniel warned the king, "Repent, for your kingdom departs from you." 1 year later, while boasting of his power from the palace roof, a voice from the heavens spoke. In an instant, his mind snapped. The great king was driven from men to live like a beast of the field. For 7 years he ate grass like an ox. His hair grew like eagle's feathers, and his nails like the claws of birds. When the 7 years passed, Nebuchadnezzar lifted his eyes to heaven, and his sanity returned. Restored to his throne, he was no longer a conqueror of men, but a servant of the King of Heaven. His final decree praised the God of Daniel, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. The legacy of Nebuchadnezzar remains not in the stones of Babylon, but in the story of a prideful man made whole.